These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LEC Summer Playoffs matchup.
It could work out very well in their favor.
Brokenblade doesn't have vision here. Oscar in it. Gonna lightning rush forward, flash forward as well, looking for that stun. Reeve still has the flash, but I don't think he has a chance of living. Oscar on the board for first blood in Munich.
Now the swap has come through from G2. They want to try and get Mundo out.
Hansama flashes to be a taxi for Mickey, and Hansama immediately answers.
Great adaptation from G2.
The top lane play.
He's so close to 6 though.
He's
if he can get a
almost
couple of minions.
Needs a couple for the maximum dosage, now unlocks it. Fnatic yet to tank the tower, Jun will go in, Razork there as well, the Zenith Blade back in and the flash away from Brokenblade. Ignite not enough to take him through the maximum dosage. Noah puts a bit more damage into his back, Caps has come across, but no Oscar in on the flank as well, looking for that stun. He'll catch Caps, flash, shield of Daybreak, the Zenith follows the Valkyrie away. He's locked in an icy grave.
And Fnatic get their answer. Walks away safely. Fnatic walk away with the advantage they were looking for.
And Oscar Rinnan is off to such a brilliant lead now. 800 gold lead for that top laner for Fnatic, but you do have to drop your eyes down to that AD carry roll as well. Because
Waiting around the corner, hasn't been seen yet. He's sneaky, trying to come in here to dissuade the gang. Oscar goes in with a slicing mouse, but Hansama is able to walk away from the side of it. Fate's call will pull Mickey out, and he dives back in. They smell blood in the water, and Oscar's got a lot of spears in his behind. Hansama takes the kill.
beautiful dive from G2, the Guardian proc to keep Mickey as healthy as he needs to be.
As the rest of Fnatic are resetting, and that's 3 grubs, early dragon, gold lead, all going the way of G2. And when we think back to G2's strong early games, it was through their bot lane. That was how they found success last year.
Yeah.
But now they have the added threat of that mid-game macro that they've been spending the entire year working on.
You're going to continue to build this push on bot. I was about to say with the resets, means that they should have been able to reset and move up towards that potential Void growth. But Caps,
jump in the mid lane, Mom is here, and Caps can't deal with that. Humanoid gets his first of the finals.
I mean, when it comes to Fnatic, Razork is the player you always have to look at.
6 grubs and a Chem Drake. Next Drake up in 4 minutes time. It will be an Infernal. Caps might be ganked again in the mid lane, though does still have the flash. Razork on his way. No Glacial Prison, but they can chase him down. Knocks him up, he'll Valk. The Permafrost will chase and he'll flash as well. To the relative safety of Yike coming into that bush. Fog of War on Caps' side. Vision control now, the name of the game between the two teams. Jun steps in and that bush, in there be monsters. The flash, not enough to get away from the quickness. The solar flare though will hit Yike, and Jun might still escape to survive another day. He can't. A rend through his heart puts him in the dirt.
and just barely whiffing on that lockdown from Yike. And that's why you can see Fnatic at the moment are just fishing for these spells, because they're like, look, if we can get this exhaust burnt on towards Mickey, that unlocks Oscar Rinnan when we come to these later fights. 35 seconds on towards the Dragon. They were saying maybe we could get an exhaust, maybe we can then set up for that fight, but G2 able to avoid the engage. They're going to get the Rift Herald, and maybe Fnatic can actually sneak their way into this bottom side and try and get the cross-map objective.
Objective control is the name of the game for G2 though. What they've demonstrated in the season finals is really how to use pressure to gain advantages on the map. Calm, calculated play, cross-mapping any proactivity that we see from Fnatic. Remember that Fnatic is playing more towards the scaling.
See, the Hansama's on mid, actually going on towards Noah as well, but if Noah is able to join in with Fnatic, it makes it very difficult for Hans to be part of this fight, so the TP invested now by BB to force Fnatic back and give that Kalista an option to get into mid lane.
I mean, does Razork just have to jump back into the back of the pit? Instead, he has to flash. Stranglethorn's coming down, and G2 will thank Fnatic for that leash. Hansama off towards the top side, being chased down by Humanoid, but they can't really find much more. Oscar running down in that bottom lane with the Rift Herald coming in as well. He needs to get the hell out of here, because if he stays around for much longer, I'm afraid he might be next on the menu. The Rift Herald avoids the turret. Oscar flashes away, but here's the charge! FNC later, Oscar, as he's taken out by G2.
G2 are a rampaging bull. They said, screw the China, we're going for the rat in the back instead, and they lock down Oscar Rinnan.
You have the 6 grubs as well. More bites come out, mites come out of the Rift Herald when you go for that, almost getting the tier 2, already secured the tier 1, and a 2,000 gold lead now extended for G2.
They're hesitant to fight. They know how hard they spike Razork.
Called out once again. Charmed with the quickness, pulls him back. Jun here, he's charmed as well. Razzle able to get away with the Glacial Prism being used. Razzle gone about 100 HP. But here's Oscar! Here is Oscar! And there go G2 sent to their graves by the electric rats.
Razork buys so much time. He is one of the champions that can face check. His durability proving worthwhile. Fnatic fans feeling the tension as we look back at this face check.
The bottom side to try and cull a little bit of that wave, but doesn't really do its job, only gets a couple of them. Broken Blade with the Demolish will take it, 700 gold into his back pocket, and now he leads the cannon.
You look at the vision at the bottom of your screen. Oscar and the TP.
Slice and Maelstrom coming out, no exhaust here of course, because Mickey's on the top side and doesn't even have it. Broken Blade with a maximum dosage and the flash still in hand to try and get away. The Glacial Prison finds its mark, and I'm not sure Broken Blade survives this. He flashes, and of course he does, of course he damn does! Who am I to doubt the machinations of the Broken Blade? So Mickey trying to defend the top tier one. It's Fnatic are trying to make that cross-map play that we so often talk about when you are behind, but with Caps here to clear out the wave and Mickey able to jump away, the TP at the last moment means there's still a minion there. Mom called, Oscar goes in, Broken Blade's gonna TP as well, but Fnatic have already got 2 out of this play, and BB has no flash anymore! You may not stop for death, BB, but Fnatic will make him stop for you!
A huge tower dive for Fnatic.
6 Void Grub still though for G2, they're taking a tower, but there's so much standing gold.
Oscar went to 6 HP off that, by the way.
Calculated.
Yeah, 100% planned. For Fnatic now, it's all about the next 3 minutes.
Summer, as threatening as he is, we talked about how difficult this Kennen is going to make his life. Oscar has proven time and time again that he's able to find these angles on this champion.
Growth in this game, we'll see if he heals back up through the poke that he has to endure. Caps putting some damage down. Oscar looking for the flank position.
It's a good
Out
flank.
of vision. It's a great flank if he can find it. Can Mickey mark him? Razzle goes in. Flashes double knockup. On Summer now dashing forward as well. Oscar in is late to the party. And he's immediately exhausted and knocked up with a base call. On Summer still surviving. Do Fnatic have more in the tank? Can they find a way to crack on Summer? The answer's yes! Humanoid takes him out in the Dragon Pit, and now a 3v4 in favor of Fnatic. They'll take the Drake. They'll stop the Soul. May have sentenced one of the Fnatic players to a 40-minute grayscale excursion.
Fnatic are on a timer here though. Oh,
Jun caught out, goes in with the Zenith Blade, but is unable to get the stun onto Caps, and Jun is just dead. Glacial Prison going wide, and now G2 can look to open up. BB has a TP, and he's about to go back to base. The TP comes in, Mickey's still looking for the chase. Humanoid caught out, manages to survive for a second, but in the end, he's down. Oscar with the slicing Maelstrom does nothing.
G2 seem to always find a way in these crucial moments to fight back against Fnatic.
Themselves lost, pushing in the mid wave, trying to set it for the Baron. Jun mispositions, he overcommits, he gets collapsed on, and while the ulti from
Fnatic at the moment at least have control of River, but you still have that 6 Void Grub buff. And a second Cloud Dragon to Fnatic is not something G2 are that concerned about.
All they have to do is just poke their heads in, prod around, see if you can keep Fnatic around a little bit longer, because already you've lost a tier 2 in the top lane, and you might be about to lose your inhibitor tower as well. The Glacial Prison goes down, the Drake secured for Fnatic, but they're about to lose an inhib as Caps continues to push in. G2 on the chase, looking to stop Fnatic from getting those bases off. Oscar in him might be able to get back to the fountain in time before Yike can find him in the bush. He will. But still an inhibitor forfeit.
It's not as clear-cut as an easy win, so playing off on the map makes a lot of sense here as Mickey step forward against Razork.
Get the knock-up. Tanglewell's not going to connect in the mid lane. I think no earnest. Oscar just killed Caps. They just put him in the dirt, and now Broken Blade next on the menu. True Shot Barrage coming out, hits on Summer. The Solar Flare has to be flashed away from, and Broken Blade abandoned by his team. The chase continues. Oscar looking for that flank position, has the blast cone, and Noah will take it. Oscar goes in with a lightning rush. Can Hun, Summer, Mickey, and Yike survive this? Broken Blade there as well. G2 realize they immediately have to dive back in, but Mickey doesn't have the backup, and with the Zenith Blade through his back, Fnatic! Is this it? Is this the oasis they have waited 6 years for? One game on the horizon, perhaps 2 more to come.
They find G2 overextended.
swung the game once again, and in game 1 of this best of 5, Fnatic and G2 are going all out, back and forth, neck and neck.
How do you beat Ren Smite where you've got to fight beforehand, I think. Razzle trying to get in the pit, Mickey there. to act as a bouncer. It's secured by Hansama. Mickey low with the base call. Oscar takes him out. Oscar still looking for that flank position. No flash for him, but BB's down as well. Fnatic still have 5 alive, and G2 do not have that same luxury. The GA buys Hansama a second, but this Angel can only
Oscar
bring
in!
you back once. Oscar goes in with a slicing mash from Chaos, has to flash away. Yike now. Looking for that flank position, looking for the
Just buying time. He's buying time, man.
He's
Look at
buying
the
as
base.
much time as he can, because Fnatic, they did it against MDK. They'll look to go through the front door once again. The true shot barrage goes wide. Will the Wolves aggro? Back onto Caps, he's back.
The burn buff resets means that they're able to come back in. It's 4 versus 2. Yike and Caps versus all of Fnatic.
A final stand, it seems. Come claim the Nexus if you can take it.
Mickey's just respawned though. That's the exhaust. G2 can force them back. There's TP wards if they can get Caps out.
TP to the bot lane.
That's a TP.
Need 4 alive. G2 begin to collapse. Yike a long way away though. Jun caught by Mickey. Broken Blade looking for that flank, can't find it. Jun falling low. The solar flare dodged. Only the slow connects. Jun continues to walk away. Razzle trying to do the same. Oscar up in 5 seconds. Holy smolder! Humanoid steps a little bit too far forward! And he's immediately put 6 feet under by G2. Now the rest of Fnatic need to try and get away from this. Oscar in here as well, Broken Blade.
Back and forth. We thought 2 fights ago that would be the fight, but maybe this is it.
Jun going forward, Broken Blade flashes away from the solar flare. Mickey here to join the party, TP in by Fnatic. They'll look for more. Jun continues to advance. BB no flash, the slicing mash from exhausted, and Oscar innings the first ball in the battle. Broken Blade healing up with a maximum dosage. Lands a cleaver onto Noah. They'll continue to chase in. Mom comes down and doesn't really connect in a way that it's done before in this game. Caps continue to push in top. The Drake will be secured. You can't beat Rend. G2 take everything off the map. A trigger to pull if he's in danger. G2 now, though, controlling the area around the Baron. No vision for Fnatic. BB walks over the Scuttle Crab, though, and will give Fnatic the knowledge this is happening. Jun on his way up. They don't know where Camps is. Fnatic looking for that flank position. Oscar has the flash, has the blast cone. He'll go in. The Baron secured. Hansama cleanse flashes away. Oscar puts a stopwatch to see if he can get out of this one. But I think the plants are going to do the work. They will. Yike finds his man. Find purchase on G2. They're too slippery. The second inhibitor, the target for Caps.
Already created the back door, and now they've created the side door as well. G2 en masse, moving in, choking out Fnatic. The TP from Broken Blade. G2 want to end this
Mickey
now.
jumps in, dashes out, hit with the Glacial Prison. Jun takes about half his health from Broken Blade alone. Humanoid trying to deal with Caps up towards the top side, but now he's going to join in with the rest of Fnatic in their final defense. Tiff, all the inhibitors are down, every one of them though.
G2 can't afford to let up the pressure. No one sees his angle. Gets good damage onto Caps.
Stranglethorn's down though, Jun goes in, the slicing maelstrom, base call will pull him out. Noah finds Caps, is that enough? Yike jumped on, he has the Zonyas and the plants are doing work for him, but Noah finds a double, and now it's the bot lane battling up towards the top side. Razzle here with a heroic intervention. Broken Blade able to take Oscar in and Hansama still half HP, but Noah is putting the damage down, the Nexus towers! Everything seems to be on G2's side.
Noah is doing his absolute best.
And now Fnatic have to fight for their lives. The longest game of the season finals has arrived, and what a place to have it. Here in Munich, what a game these teams are giving us.
A tense affair. The Elder will be secured. And they can just force the fight now.
I mean, look
Razzle
where Humanoid is.
trying to buy space for his mid laner.
Humanoid has flash here, but do you even get to walk away? The answer is an emphatic no. G2 are done with this. They got the record for the longest game, and that's enough for them. They'll take down 3. No inhibitors, no Nexus towers stand in their way. Noah, I'm afraid that Angel doesn't have enough to say. G2 an incredible roller coaster of a game. We'll go 1-0 up.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LEC Summer Playoffs matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.